Today I am going to tell you what IELTS is. IELTS stands for International English Language Testing System. It is a test, it is a eligibility test in fact which a person has to appear if he or she wants to go abroad. Right? It has 4 modules. Let me tell you one by one. First module is called reading. It is something like which you have already done in your classes, kind of comprehension it is. Whenever a paragraph is given to you, 3 passages you will get and you will have 40 questions to attempt, and for this very purpose you will get 1 hour. In these classes you will get a chance to improve your reading. I will be giving you some of the tips. Along with that, I will tell you one thing, that for improving reading, a person has to cultivate some good habits, including reading English newspaper or getting a habit of reading vocabulary or to work on their synonyms. All these things are required to improve reading. That I will tell you in your further classes. The next module is called listening. Listening is one of the easiest as well as interesting module of IELTS. Whenever this module will come, in these classes you will get headphones, you will hear a conversation between 2 Britishers. They will be speaking in their accent, particular accent they will use, and there will be 40 questions. And the tape script must be of 25 to 30 minutes. Not more than that. For improving listening, rigorous practice is required. Along with this, what is the requirement of improving listening is that you have to cultivate some of the good habits as watching English movies, listening to English songs. These will help you a lot to improve your listening, but I would definitely say it completely depends on the efforts or the practice of a student. Right? Over here we will be doing practice in our further classes about listening. Next module is writing. In writing module, there are 2 tasks. Task 1 and task 2. Let me tell you first about task 1. In task 1, you will get either bar graph, pie chart, can be a line graph, something like this. Means you will get a data which you need to elaborate, describe on your notebooks. Right? For this very purpose, it must be of 150 to 170 words. What is the method of attempting it? It completely depends on your trainer. Writing is in the hand of your trainer. If he or she wants, can easily improve your writing. There are so many things which you need to keep in your mind when you are attempting any of the task 1. Right? Then after, in task 2, it's like essay writing. As you are all preparing for academic test, so in academic, task 1 is of graph, pie chart or line graph. Even if we prepare for general test, there is a letter writing. Whereas task 2 is similar in both, whether we are appearing or preparing for academic or for general. Essay writing, which you have never taken seriously in your classrooms when you were doing your course study. But here there is a huge requirement that you have to focus, concentrate, and you have to give your best if you want to get best module in IELTS, best bands in IELTS. Then you will have to focus on your essay writing. Right? Essay must be of 250 to 270 words. For this very purpose, for this whole exam, you will get 1 hour, in which 20 minutes you need to spend on your task 1, whereas 40 minutes you need to give on your essay writing task 2. how we need to attempt, how you will improve, how you will write, all these things I'll let you know in your further classes. The next module is speaking. The fourth module of IELTS is speaking. This is one of the important module of IELTS because 3 of the modules you'll get as like you go for any other exam. Whereas speaking is something like going on an interview, right? There you need to face the examiner. There are 3 parts. There is no actually particular criteria that is given for the speaking. Whereas in part 1, they ask you GQ, that is general questions. They'll ask you general question when you go to the examiner, you'll sit in front of him and he will be asking you general question. That would be most probably that he'll be taking your introduction. They can ask you about your name, from where you come, about your hometown, about your hobbies, about your personal life, and whatever he wants can easily ask you in your general question. After this, after asking 4, 6, 7, 8, there is no limit. After 8, 9 questions, they go for a cue card. That is part 2. Cue card is a kind of topic you will get. You will get topic on which you will get a chance to prepare on the topic. Only a 1 minute you will get over there. And you will have to speak on this topic for 2 minutes. Within 2 minutes means you have to prepare something within 2 minutes, till 2 minutes you will have to continue your topic. For this very purpose, you need to keep a lot of things in mind whenever you will start speaking on a topic. That I will let you know completely when I will giving you the classes. After completing your topic, your cue card, once you have spoken on that, they will ask you CQ. CQ is cross question. They can ask you any of the question, whatever they want, which is related to the topic. But it may also possible that they will give, they can ask you any of the question, they can start any of the discussion, and they will not let you free till the time they will not make any of the judgment. Means there will be 8 questions, there may be 8 questions or more than that. Even it may possible that they can ask you more than 10 questions too. Right? It is all about IELTS. So from today we will be starting with our modules.